Time to feed the viewers. Hello viewers, another beautiful day. Hope your five senses work. Health and strength is good or excellent. Alright, what do we got here? For you Steam Deck fans, what do we got? Let's see here, let's see, Neverwinter Nights. Enhanced Edition hasn't been announced yet, but it's just got a Steam Deck playable ratings. And it says, while on SteamDB, a community website is generally a great source for early info like this. It says here, we know Neverwinter Nights 2 Enhanced Edition is probably coming, thanks to the previous leak, but it still hasn't actually been announced yet. However, it's clearly getting closer. Going by SteamDB, it appears that Valve were able to get pre-release testing on this one done, and they have given a Steam Deck playable rating. While it has a green check for the most rating, Valve notes that the game does not exist cleanly and may require you manually quit via Steam Overlay. If that's the only issue Valve have noted per the listing, seems it might be another great classic to play on the Steam Deck. Yeah, so Neverwinter Nights. Alright, now what else we got here? Junk Store plugin for the Steam Deck plans new release as closed source paid software to run other stores. And it says here, Junk Store may have failed to get released on Steam as Valve removed their store page, but that hasn't stopped their team working on a special Steam Deck plugin to bring other stores like Epic Games, GOG, Amazon to the Steam Deck. And while there are already various ways to get stores on the Steam Deck like Heroic and Game Launcher, Lutris directly installed the store Windows app with Proton plugins for Deck Loader, and more Junk Stores plans to be fully integrated direct solution, and it's we will be able to sit alongside Decky Loader too. Anyway, what they say here, so what's new? Global download queue, language selection, DLC selection, installation of game dependency like C++ runtime without the need. GOG has support for DBoss, Scum VM games, GOG DOSBox support config editor, DOSBox config editor, option enable experiment cloud safe for support games. We still don't trust it, but it's still there if you have a risk checker. There's a lot more options. Too many in fact to control the manner of things if you like to tinker, and the new version is faster and more optimized, so you can see 1000 games per tab compared to the 100 in the Python version. Alright, let me keep going here. What's this? Chimera OS? What's the deal here? Let's see here. Chimera OS Linux 64 brings new hardware support for your handhelds and living room PCs. It says here, add support for AMD Radeon RX 9070 and 9070 XT. Add support for ROG XG mobile external GPUs. Add limited work around the Steam clients selecting non-HDMI DisplayPort audio output default. Fix the Xbox button not functioning on this Series X. Controller connect via Bluetooth. Xbox One S are still affected. Fix Wi-Fi not working after wake from sleep on MSI Claw. Work Steam running Braxton compatibility tool. Disable creation status collection by default. Chimera OS verified playable unsupported. Expand support for launching games through the physical media. Add support for USB NFC reader. Add support for Mega Flash Dumper. And yeah, Chimera OS. Alright. What else we have here? Okay, what do we got? Let's see here. Infinite Nikki devs are working on Steam Deck support for the Steam release. And let's see here. While there's no current release date for a Steam release, Infold Games are still working on towards its Infinity Nikki, and it seems maybe good news for Steam Deck players. I've spoken with their PR team a couple of times on this, and they've now allowed me to share notes for the developer to say the team are working on the Steam Deck support currently and still, and will share news as they have news to share. So it's not much right now, but good to see they are actually working on it, as it's incredible popular. And what's this? It says they didn't have anything to share on desktop Linux though, which may be a little problematic as they are using anti-cheat expert ACE. ACE seemed to do some sort of device specific whitelisting for the Steam Deck, as we've seen games using it on Steam Deck but not on desktop Linux, like Delta Force and Mecha Break. And then it says I really hope Valve can eventually properly sort this anti-cheat situation out, so we don't end up with more titles having Steam Deck and with Steam OS Linux and desktop Linux separated. We will be interested to see how Steam release is received for what they call the coziest open world. Certainly does look bright and inviting. Where to get it? Steam Infinite Nikki. Alright. What's this one now? Undermines 2 come to early access in July with co-op. And let's see here. You get to play with friends, playable characters, branching path, Arcana, full mod support workshop, and release date July 22nd, 2025. Where to get it? Steam. Alright. What else we got here? Yeah, gotta get through this. It's the way it is. Okay, Folkway DLC for the excellent Village Builder .age release. There's a little interview with the developer. And it's like a long one too, so we'll leave that one alone. Let's see here. Go on to the next one. Actually, no. Let me take a look at it. What else we got? It says .age is a very unique turn-based village builder that blends in roguelike survival elements. It's one that you should definitely add to your list. And new DLC expansion is out now, so I took the chance to speak with the developer. It has native Linux support and Steam Deck Verified too. And first, check out the original trailer to get a feel for it if you missed it previously. Okay, the new DLC Folkway adds a whole lot of more content into the game, including pip folks that live outside your village and give you a chance to get them to join you. They bring with them unique bonus special food promotion, requirement dedicated events, and dedicated building for dwelling and for production and much more. Alright. Anyway, keep moving here. See what we got. What's this one? Monster Patches Pokemon meets Stardew Valley from Dev Littlewood and Kindergarten. And let's see here. Has native Linux support. Much like Pokemon Game, it'll have 2 different editions, although both comes with game and you can swap between them. Okay. Each version offers up to 2 unique stories with different antagonists, and you'll be able to trade your monsters between the save files on each. Sounds like a pretty clever hook. And then it says I explore a floating continent teeming with magical creatures known as mons. These creatures love battle alongside the wizard that catch and care for them. Catch magical mons, learn powerful spells, and battle other wizards across the continent. Epic adventure unfolds as you explore each route and city. Return to your town at any time to plant some crops, harvest some fruits, or relax with the mons you've caught. Maybe NPCs will have more info into your town. Anything. Anyway, let's see where is this? And you can get this from. You can follow the developer on Blue Sky. All right. Keep moving. What else we got here? What else we got? Let's see here. What's this? Triple I Initiative returns April 10th. Over 30 announcements. Here are all the devs involved. Man, let's see here. 11-bit 9-act Amplitude, ASCII Soft, Childhood Inc., Digital Suns, Double Dutch Games, Ego Soft, Fair Games, Fake Fish, Fun Day Games, Fun Skelter, Ghost Ship Games, what's this? Keen Games, Mechanistry, Moon Eye Studios, Panic Arcades, Paper Cult, Pine Studios, Pixelated Milk, and Screen Justice, Ponsols, Sigono, Slowcap, Squareblade Games, Starwood Industries, Strelka Games, Stubby Games, Stunlock Studios, Super Fantastic Games, Topster Games, Tokena Interactive, Triocast, Unfrozen, Untitled Studio, Weepy Studios, and Weird Beluga Studios. Yeah. Anyway, what else I got here? Says the AAA Initiative has now announced their gaming announcement. Event is scheduled for April 10th. Take up only 45 minutes of your time. Taking place exactly a year since the first event, 9:10 PDT, 6 CES, and 4 p.m. UTC. No advert or nuisance planned, just a firm focus on games. There will be a mixture of world premieres, gameplay reveals, launch dates, demo releases, and more. While the event is to point out, there is also be a post that shows that will certainly deepen the drive, a deep dive with developer eager to share more about their upcoming projects. Sounds like a billboard. All right, what else we got? Okay. Dig up planets for skeletons and fight Hurge Guardians. The latest No Man's Sky updates. And let's see, there's a trailer here, so yeah. And you say you get to dig up and put together skeletons of ancient creatures to display. Fight big stone life form, defend those from fossil beds. There's also a relic expedition, fossil tradition, new otherworldly bone creatures, massive skeleton swarms, and the ability to pin celestial blood to your starship navigation system, and a lot more. Yeah. What else we got here? Where to get it? Fanatical, GOG, Humble, Steam. Oh yeah. Okay, what else we got here? Okay. Where's the oh, let's see, anything else? Okay, 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 where's the oh, let's Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. I'm almost done here. Oh, come on now. Cancel. Okay. And let's see here. One more. Humble. Let's see here. Humble launched the Technical Tramp and Dice Destiny bundle, both with some great games. What they have here? Dungeon Drafter, Abalon, formerly Summoner Faith. Those are native Linux. Pawnbrarian, Fate Tactics, native Linux, and Proton DB. And then Steam Deck Player Iron Oath, Proton DB, Seralim Ultimate, native Linux. Pop-Up Dungeon, Proton DB Platinum. And what they have in here, Steam Deck Verified is Disco Elysium, Proton DB Gold. Steam Deck Playable is Broken Roads, Pillars of Eternity Definitive Edition, Pillars of Eternity Deadfire, Obsidian Edition, and Citizen Sleeper, and Road Warden, native Linux. Yeah, humble. So yeah, that should do it though, as far as the news is concerned. And catch you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Nice talking to you people again. Crystal, Star Wars, Star Trek, Pork, Dark Side. Go. Peace. Oh, I feel kind of weak.